Hello, welcome back everybody to another episode. Today we will be discussing how we can install the Linuxfx 11, which is of the latest version of Ubuntu base and kernel 5.11. So without much further ado, let's kicking. So we will fire up the VirtualBox and we will create a new, and we call this one as a Linuxfx 11, and then I will store this in another locations. So I'm going to choose this location. I'm going to store in the document files under the VM, and okay, it is 64 Linux. Next I'm going to give 2 GB for RAM, so let's make it that 48, which is of 2 GB. Next, because the recommendation is 2 GB, and we will create a virtual hard disk. Now let's create that VDI, and we'll call the storage, we'll make it dynamic itself, and for hard disk space I'm going to make it 40 GB out here. Okay, create. So it's created. Now I just want to connect the image file, so let's select the image files for false. Let's go to the storage. From storage, just go click empty here, select the Linuxfx 11 here, and then OK. So now we're good to go. So let's click start to do the installation process. So as you can see, now the VirtualBox is firing up. So to select, you can press F2, the language, if you want to change. As you can see, the welcome screen itself is showing like a Windows. So for those of you who are using the Windows, it's a good platform, it's a good time that you can shift from Windows to Linux. So you will feel as if you're still using the Windows. Linux has done the huge improvement. So now as you can see, powered by Linuxfx. If you have a system of low configuration, you don't have to worry, and you don't have to worry that you cannot use Windows 11. This Linuxfx is the same looks as Windows 11, and most of the feature is also inbuilt. So for developers have worked so hard to bring out this Linux distros based on Ubuntu 20.4 onwards. So I'm sure you guys will like this. So now as you can see, the welcome screen itself is also showing that the looks of Windows 11, and some of the features like Google Edge and then the AnyDesk, some of these are come inbuilt. So this is not yet the finish yet, the installation. As you can see, the Windows Edge is already here, Android FX is out here, but to this screen you can see the install system. So now we want to install, so let's double click that and start the installation process. So this may take some time, but have a patience guys, and after all you will see the Windows 11 just in front of you. So now the process of the installations will start, and it is welcome to the Windowsfx 11 installation. Let's select the language here. Also English is okay for me, so let's start. And now let's select the country, so India here. Okay, so time zone, next, and then we will select this India, US, next. So we will use this entire disk, so erase this, and we will do it here. That's partitioned everything. Okay, so I'm going to give as my name here, and then password I'm going to give as password. Okay, so login automatically without asking the password. No, I'm going to start the installation process now. So guys, this will take some time because we have welcome, location, keyboard, partition, users, these things are created. So now the installation process will start, and as you can see, the Windows 11 logo and these things are shown here. If you have low system configuration, and I'm sure you can use like a Windows 11 without much worried about this, and I'm sure you'll be very happy to see this. So guys, what are you waiting for? Linuxfx is here like Windows 11, and you don't have to worry about the system configuration because they are using the minimum. So you just go to this Linuxfx 11, download the image files, and you can right away install into your system, and you can just play around with it, and I'm sure you'll have a fun time because I'm already liking it, this the looks of this Windows 11. So I will fast forward this video and be back when it is done. So now it's already 86%, so very soon it will be over. So let's have patience and wait, guys. So finally, guys, it is done now. So now system is asking us to restart now, so let's restart. Okay, done. And now I will click this restart. So system will restart now. It's restarting. So they may ask you again to reinstall that, but this time don't click again. So now as you can see, this Windows is started loading, and there already Linuxfx has already put the Windows logo, making you feel that you are already entering into the Windows world. So please remove the installation media and press enter. So guys, now as you can see, we are already into the login now. So let me put the password to login. So I've put the password, and as you can see, it is started logging now. So guys, as you can see, now we are already in the Windows welcome screen. So we are already here. So now as you can see that start menu has been pop up to adjust the color and all that. So if you want to change anything, that you can see here, your account and the accessibility, privacy, security, color settings, everything is there. You can scroll up and scroll down with this one. So you can see is the same look. So if you want to change this classic look or the color changes, you can also see that. So here below you can see this is the start menu, this is the search, and now here the start menu. So the things here, if you want to change like things, let's say, so you don't want this, you go to the start, and now you can see Linuxfx 11.1 there. Here you can see the color and all that you want to change, you can also change. So if you can apply, okay, after that you can see things, some of the things we need to be updated. So now as you can see, the looks of the Windows Linuxfx is the same looks as Windows 11, and now they have loaded this Google Edge, and then here there's a terminal which is a PowerShell. So now you can see, so let's use this. It's the same like Windows PowerShell has got. So now let's say here I can see here IP config. Let's see, in Windows IP config they use to check the IP, but here you can use this ifconfig. So that will show you the following IP address. So as now I'm using this IP address. So this is the PowerShell. They use these things as like in the Linux. So it is a Linux base. You can see if you want to see your Dolphin for Windows, now let's fire up. As you can see here, your desktop, Windows, download, music, drive, picture, public, all these things you can see here, like same way like the Windows has got. So I've given this 40 GB and they're utilizing 35 internal storage, they're showing there. So now when you want to refresh desktop, you can refresh that, and you can also check the wallpaper from this site. So there are different options they have given you. See, Windows 11 wallpaper, Windows 10 wallpaper, different options are given there. So see, there are so many options are there, so whichever you like you can put, or this one or this one. In Windows 11 also the same thing has been given there, so according to your choice you can also put here. See, the same looks, and even the Linux wallpaper has been given there. So for time being, but as of now this also it's okay. So let me click OK, and you can also add widgets, add panel, and you can also show some of the activities, switches, and then edit mode. And as you can see there, screen leave, so you just click there and you can see the fire edge also you can hear, and you can see here there's a AnyDesk which is already loaded. And now let's open the terminal and let's see the versions of this one. So let's open the terminal, let's open this PowerShell and let's see the name. Okay, so you can see here the versions. There's a virtual box that is showing that. So but it is based on Ubuntu 20.04, as you can see here. Or you just give a uname. See, it's a Linux base. Your Linuxfx. Here you can see here that's Ubuntu, okay, and it is 2022 in time. So I'm sure you guys like this and use this the same way like you want to use Windows 11. You can use this Linuxfx. So guys, I hope you like this video. Please do subscribe, like, share, and see you in the next video. Thank you.